Welcome back on this Sunday morning. Fireworks will be in the air Wednesday night for July 4th, but before that, opera will be. The free opera Italiana in the air is back in Central Park Monday night. And right now we have two special guests to tell us about it. Alvise Casellati is the group's founder and musical director, and Dani Bedoni is its producer. Thank you so much for coming in this morning.
Thank you. Good morning.
And we're looking forward to the show tomorrow night. Starts at 6 p.m., right?
Exactly. At
the Naumburg Bandshell in Central Park. And this is your second year. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, when I thought I'm a New Yorker, but also born in Italy with an Italian background, and of course, when you talk about opera, you talk about Italy. It was founded there 500 years ago, and we thought I wanted to bring back something in New York that gives the possibility for everybody to enjoy opera. People think opera, may belong to parents, grandparents. It does not. It is done by young people. We'll have a lot of students in the orchestra. The singers are very young. So we want people to come, young and old and everybody, and just understand that it's very easy to enjoy Italian opera. We will have Traviata.
Yes, of course. I recognize that song, and this is from last year when you did it in Central Park. And there must be something, too, about having opera in the park. The event is free. It's outside. It's not formal. Is that a way also to make it more accessible to everybody?
Exactly. I mean, Central Park is the symbol of New York, which is the symbol of the world. So for us, it is a way to say, to give a gift to New Yorkers, but also to represent the whole world, to bring opera, Italian opera. I don't know if people know, it's the most performed all around the world. And we will have Traviata, we will have Puccini's Madama Butterfly. So the best pieces, and people will have to fall in love with opera.
And you have a program here with the words in it. So even if you're not an Italian speaker, you can do your best to follow along and maybe even join in at certain times. Now, Alvise, you mentioned young people and getting young people involved. And how could you do it better than the fact that the first piece that's being performed tomorrow night was actually written by a 13-year-old girl?
Exactly.
And that's part of our Very Young Composer program, thanks to the New York Philharmonic, and it was founded by John Deek more than 20 years ago. So I've been fortunate to work with them for more than a decade, and we're opening the concert with Paulina Castro, who's 13. She's American, and her parents are from Venezuela. So it's an inclusion of Latinos, an inclusion of Italians, inclusion of the fabric of the community that New York City has, and young people writing music. It's a world premiere, and we'll have that in Opera Italiana Central Park.
It's wonderful. You must be so proud. I mean, 13 years old, to have her work on display in this way. It's wonderful.
And we have also one of the top woman composer, Paola Prestini, and we will perform a composition called Oceanic Verses.
Oceanic Verses.
And she has a background from Puglia, from the south of Italy, so we will hear Italian sounds and some folkloristic Italian sounds of the Puglia. So we will have some flavors in the air as
well. And it will cool the heat that we had this weekend.
It's funny you say that, because Alvise, I saw in the video from last year you were wearing a sports coat while conducting, and I was wondering if you might have to switch that up this year with the hot temperatures expected.
Well, our sponsors is Brooks Brothers.
Yes.
They will dress us all, so we will wear their beautiful suits.
They make casual wear as well, right,
yes,
for a warm day.
Exactly.
But again, just a community event, and from everything you're saying, I think the message is really opera for all.
Opera for young, and the community, and the fabric of what New York City really is.
The best gift last year after the concert was a young girl coming and a young guy saying, "I never heard opera. Now I became the biggest fan of opera. Thank you so much." I mean, this is what makes this whole project worth it.
All right. Alvise, Dani, thank you so much for coming in. Best of luck tomorrow night.
Thank you.
And for more information, you can just log on to operaitalianaisintheair.com. We are coming right back with all of your top stories, including this dangerous heat in the forecast.
The strongest